Latinos and all the Argentinians to San Antonio, but you know, like we migrate from Houston to San Antonio back and forth all the time. Like like San Antonio rock with Houston, and Houston rock with San Antonio, and Houston rock with Dallas, and we all over the buildings. We do this. We do this as a Texas thing. So shout out to him for making this fight happen at the Alamo Dome. We will be there.
What do you expect? Yeah, what do you expect though when you get in that ring and that bell sounds against Brian Castano? What are you expecting? What can fans expect to see on Showtime, July 17th?
What is this motherfucker gonna come? He gonna come, he's shorter than me. He gonna expect to throw a lot of body shots. He gonna try to win a lot of shots. Have you ever seen somebody ever get slapped by me?
I've seen guys get hit by you and they don't fare well.
Okay, so therefore, if he runs into the one punch, Mr. Derek James and we have a very, very great game plan. Shout out to Juan Guzman, he helping me as well. But me and Derek James, the head coach, will make the adjustments, okay? We don't stop. We will continue to do what we do. I'm not afraid of no man. The only one I fear is God, all right? You know, and so with that being said, there's nothing that can stop me right now. I'm all the way up, all right? I've been here for a long time. I've been here for a long time, 31 years old now. So I cannot go into this situation thinking that I gotta take a fear. I got nothing to lose. He got everything to gain. What the hell does it matter? I got a bunch of belts. You want them? You can have them trophies. Those trophies don't matter to me. The WBC love me already.
Can I tell you? I'm going to tell you what he said in regards to the fight,
Tell me.
and then you can. I'm going to let you respond. Brian Castano said it's going to be a tough fight between two great champions. Charlo is strong and a good boxer, but he never suffered in the ring before. He will on July 17th. I'm going to win, and Charlo will suffer. What's your response to Brian Castano saying that on July 17th at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific time on Showtime Championship Boxing, he's going to beat you and he's going to make you suffer? What do you want to say to that?
Well, if he make me risk my life, what you think I'm gonna make him do with his? If you make me risk my life, you will really have to put your life on the line. I'm not the one to play with. I'm not just devastated with my punches, I'm devastated with my mental. There's nothing that you can do to me that I have not ever seen already. I've been in boxing way longer than you can expect and imagine, and so has he. But tonight, on Juneteenth, my brother will show you what I'm worth, because that's my twin, and nothing that he can't do, I can't do. And we gonna do this together. And on July 17th, come to my fight, I'm working way 2 times as hard as he can ever imagine. And I'm gonna be different. I want to be amazing. I will move, I will box, I will stand, I will whatever he want, I'm with it. Anything he do, I will take him out of his game plan. That's my job.
Have you thought about where you see the fight ending, what round, anything along those lines? Have you thought about that as you look at his style and things along those lines? How's the fight going to end on July 17th?
For him and his family, you know, like I did with the rest of the guys. I just want them to take care of him. I'm done with him.
And then also, my final question to you, then we'll open up to you for questions.
He want to come with a lot of pain and pressure, and he want to come with a lot of power and a lot of all of that. You know, when that happens, they end up with the wrong twin.
Have you thought about the moment, if things go according to plan for you on July 17th at Showtime Championship Boxing, when they give you that WBO belt when you beat Castano and you have all the gold, all the belts. Have you thought about that moment, about how you might be feeling and what that moment would signify for you and your legacy in your career?
Another trophy for me. I just want to keep going. I want to win another world title with the same weight class as my twin brother. We won him at 154. I want to win him at 160. We're not done. Coach, what you about to say, Coach? Tell me. I want the world to hear what my coach really tells me. Tell me. Stay focused. He told me don't go fly. Every time I talk,
so basically I'm telling him, stick to the point. Don't open it up for
opportunities for you to fuck me up.
Well, now we got questions. Where's Rick Domino at for the media? Some media questions, and then we will get out of here and head to Toyota Center.
Hey, Jermell. We know your opponent's not here, but what are your thoughts on him as a fighter? You know, he had the close fight with Laura and some of the other fights he's had.
Well, Laura's a great fighter. I feel like I do a lot more than Laura does in a fight.
Jermell Charlo, you just mentioned how you would love to win the title, same division as your brother. You both did at 154. That being said, once you become undisputed on July 17th, is it fair to say to expect your next fight to be at middleweight to chase that goal of yours?
No, I want to stay at 154. I'm going to be here for as long as I can. You know, my dog Earl Spence, that's my brother at heart. I love him so much. You know, like I'll never fight Earl Spence. Just like I told Laura when we was at 154 that we'll never fight each other. I know he moved trainers and he not around these shows anymore, but I just can't see myself really like stepping in the ring with somebody that I went years and years and years of training with. Coach Jerry James has trained us for our perfection. I don't care. There's a lot of boxers in this world. Like if I can't make this money and do the same thing that I've been doing, you know, like it's not for me. You know, that I gotta move on to the next fight. Thank God for Brian Castano being someone that's out of my camp and I can win a undisputed championship. I'm the unified champion right now. So I would never like, you know, like me and my brother, we're here, Earl, we're here, you know, like we're the three from Texas. There's no way you can put a Texas fighter versus someone in Texas. That's stupid to me. Like it's mandatory that we beat everybody else in the USA.
Before we get to the next question, I want to ask Derek. Derek, what do you think of Brian Castano and how does Jermell...
Wait, why you don't answer my other question?
No, I mean, I'm letting them, I'm just asking Derek real quick about, you know, wanting to get some X's and O's from him and stuff. You know, you obviously do a great job of executing it. But Derek, what do you think of Castano and how does Jermell, what kind of game plan or are you thinking about, how does Jermell beat Castano on July 17th?
I think that Brian Castano is a really good fighter. I think that, you know, he's made it this far. He beat some real people. He fought a good fight with Laura.
Yeah, I 18 fights.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter.
35. I haven't got experience.
We're not comparing that. What I'm talking about is he's a good fighter. I hadn't got to the point where I'm answering you. I'm answering what about.
I mean, yeah, I draw it, all right.
Okay, so what I'm saying is he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
And you have to respect his abilities, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Jermell he's more athletic, he's faster. He's able to think on the fly. And it's all about a strategy game. But I think that he has a really good team because I watched him fight. His trainers are really good, obviously teaching him some good stuff. So we'll see who wins that battle. And I vote myself, but at the same time, with Jermell's athleticism, his intellect, and everything we're setting up, our goal is to be the best and to take all those attributes away. So everything that he does, my job is to make sure we don't even get to see how good he is. Meaning that not necessarily knockout, but that he doesn't get to show his skills. That Jermell does his thing and you don't even get to see it.
We got more